a content marketing headline anyway. So we're immediately finding sort of content that has actually got some proven interaction already, right? I mean, I know this is only like 57, but 57 people nonetheless have actually bothered to react or interact or whatever with this article about food stamps and strawberries. Okay, and if you want content for it, that would be a great thing to curate. And again, it's not exactly chocolate covered strawberries, but if they like strawberries and they see chocolate covered and then they see delivery or whatever, or chocolate recipes or strawberry recipes, then we're in the right ballpark here for content. So we can find the content pretty easily. Here was one that I found just before I ran the video, which was about Valentine's Day. So Valentine's Day is probably applicable to loads of people with loads of niches, and I found this great bit of content, which would be a really good, interesting picture to curate. And obviously, it's Valentine's Day affects lots of niches and topics and stuff. So the way I found that was I went to the trending now. So these tend to be celebrity or news based or whatever, or political and all that kind of stuff. But sometimes there's a new film and stuff. And which we can use, but usually it's quite high end. But when I did it a minute ago, that's when that Valentine's Day article came up. So it's really is what is trending right now. So it may or may not be useful to you, but if there is anything, you'll find it there. Now the content analysis, honestly, that didn't work a minute ago. I suspect because like a million people have probably just bought this thing and all hashing it to death, but I know that Nick, or whatever his name is, I've forgotten his name now, will sort it out. So that doesn't seem to be working for me at the moment. So, but that will give you this thing down here, and presumably you can do the the comparison. And then let's just make sure it's not because of that. No, okay. So I don't know why that isn't working. I'm using Chrome, so I expect it to work. But I know he'll fix it. But it's not that, either way. But if you want to do a trend analysis, it's right there in front of you. If you want it, as I say, the trending now, hit and miss. But it's there. But the main thing is that you've got the content here. And pretty much probably whatever word we put in. We're going to find popular content or content that's proven at least in some way popular. There we go. And that's interesting. That one's actually doing something on Google Plus, was the other ones weren't. And that's got one similar. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 potential articles to curate or whatever. If we went into the adopting niche. And there was an adopting keyword in this list somewhere. I suppose I could put in adopting. Was it a child? There it is. It's right there. Adopt a child. Let's just put in adopt and to see how well it does that. Okay, and in actual fact, there were several on adoption, so that's interesting. So that's about dogs, but we've got two different areas there. How much does it cost to adopt a child? Don't think they quite mean that, but anyway. And there we go, and we can see the searches and everything, and the value, and so on. And that one actually has a domain name if you wanted to go for it, and it does actually have a fan page. Available. I presume that means available rather than taken. Anyway, I need to read the instructions. Which is up here in the training. So there we go. So basically we've got nichereaper and content reaper. So nichereaper will let you find things and then drill into them, as you can see, and then content reaper will certainly for curation give you a lot of great content that you can deal with. Now I didn't buy the link maker. It was too vague even for me to buy. I think it's a URL shortener. I just didn't know whether you hosted it or he hosted it. If he hosted it, it's not going to be social channel friendly, because it will eventually be the same URL. So it has to be that you host it. But then you could run pretty links on any WordPress blog for free. So I didn't buy it. But it might be very good. But I can't show you that because I didn't buy it. So there we go. So let me how do we turn the filters off here? That's a good question. Hang on. Okay, I just refreshed the page. Probably not a very elegant way of turning the filters off. Oh, you can see that from when I just did it now, it's going to update again in 40 seconds. So it's getting new keywords in pretty frequently. Anyway, so a whole load of new keywords are coming in, as you can see. Wow, there's 349,637 potential keywords in here, and then you can just filter them down by whatever you want. So if you just want a very rich keyword, you could just say where the CPC was greater than $5. So this is what people are prepared to advertise for. There's still 36,000 keywords in there. Now if you were in a particular niche, let's say dog, something to do with pets or something, dog, how many of those are related to dog? Well, there's still 50 of those there. So allergic to fleas, dog vets, health insurance, become a dog trainer, dog training certification, dog walkers in Seattle. I mean, there's lots of 50 keywords available here that you could deal with, and they're all high CPC bid. Now, which one of them have got traffic behind them? Well, you can just put in your, is that one I think? So it's difficult with the video shrunk. Anyway, so greater than, let's say 2,000 searches a month. So there we are. There's a short list. 1, 2, 6. So 6 keywords. They're all about dog stuff. We know that they're probably high commerciality. We know people are willing to bid on them. And there's our topics. You want to get into a niche or find content for your niche. There it is. Okay. You want to find content on that niche, dog food. What can we write about dog food today? Because we can't think of anything. So put in dog food, go to the thing, and then we can see, whatever how many it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9. I think it is. Different bits of content. We can see this one's particularly popular on Facebook. So we could create that. We can go to the page. Normally, hang on. Why has that been slow? I think that's my internet. Anyway, but we can normally go to that page. I don't know why I can't get the link to work right now. But I just select that, and there we go. There we are. So it's the one before. Okay, and oops, it's not quite what I meant. Hang on. Let's just copy it. Oh, there is the. Right, so it's on Daily Caller. There we are. So, we can go to the thing, curate that, and see whatever it's about and all that kind of stuff. And now you've got a bit of curated content available for your blog on dog what were we doing? Dog food stuff. There's a video on YouTube by the look of it, so nothing to stop you embedding that video yourself probably. And let's just check it's embeddable. Actually it's on Hulu, so maybe it isn't. Oh no, there it is. Sorry, share. No, we can embed it. So we can embed it just as much as wherever the site we found it on was. So Daily Caller did. So Daily Caller just found a YouTube video, embedded it, and just wrote this paragraph up here. That's it. But you know, that where was it? That got social attention on Facebook, um, which they got the love for. Okay, so anyway, so there we go. So you've got the content inspiration now. You know people are interested in it. You know there's proof of interest in it, and you know that the niche is commercially viable or whatever because of the the bid price and the thing. You know there's enough search volume behind it. You've got a range of keywords to potentially build a silo out with, and if you owned whatever it is, you've got your traffic value. I think that's from SEMrush, as they say. Now we know that all of these have been taken as .coms. Doesn't mean there aren't other domain names available, but obviously it's dog food is probably going to be saturated. But we've got all these inroads here. We have got Facebook opportunity there, healthiest dog food, which is a good strong keyword. Okay, so even with that, we found it. You can see it's seasonal. I can't remember what those two columns are again. Number of words, and the other one was something else. Trending. Alright, there we are. When it was added, and the number of competing pages. There we go, so that's quite useful. But that usually doesn't mean much, because as you know, you go to Google and it says there are whatever results, and then it doesn't actually, it can't actually come up with them. So it's only really the results on page 1 that we're really worried about, or certainly the first whatever it is 600 pages that Google actually track. But we can see that, the traffic with that keyword actually came from social anyway. So Facebook, fan page opportunity, there we are. Okay, and that's what this does, and it will instantly find these kind of things for you. And, oops, just going to do the page refresh again to turn my filtering off. And we can see that we've now got it might be the same number. I think that's 349,000 keywords again in 4 minutes and 9 seconds. So about every 5 minutes it finds some more keywords. So the chances of you and somebody else picking the same keywords pretty low, because this is doing this all the time. And there we are, Batman pillow. You want to find an Amazon affiliate product. There you go, Harry Potter wall decals. Harry Potter. There you go, there's another niche. But the difference is we know there's commercial intent behind the keyword. We know the volume. We know that there's domain names. It's not saturated, and we know that there's a Facebook fan page available. Okay, and this is what all this does. Now, can we find any content on Harry Potter to curate or inspire us to write an article? Pretty sure we will. But let's have a look. So yeah, there we go. And wow, look at that, 14,000 people are talking about this article and this one here. Okay, and there. So loads of things to talk about. Even these ones, which don't have much action on them. Still good potential. Fodder for articles, either to curate or to get written or write or whatever it is you want to do. But generally, I'd imagine you just want to curate this, and because it's quick and easy, and there we go. So that's what this combination of things does for us. So nichereaper will let you find the things. You can find it by any criteria you think is applicable. If you believe in keyword-rich domains, you can obviously search for that as well, or you want to fan page, Facebook fan page availability only. You can do that if you want to. Any way that you want to play it, you can do it. You can see the seasonal trends instantly without having to go there. And obviously, we're not having to load, the Google AdWords tool or anything like that. And we're not going in, cold, because with the Google AdWords tool, you have to put in the keyword in order to find the data. Whereas if you know that you're in the pet niche or dog niche or whatever, let's try pet, you can instantly do pet, and we know that instantly that all of these are going to be, they've passed the first test that Matt is his name, not Nick, that Matt does to even make them, allow them to be listed. So he's going to scrape something like 50,000 phrases every day. By the time he's set his own criteria, that comes down to 5,000. and then he puts them in this pot, and then you can sort by your criteria to see what applies to your thing. It's funny that Pet Trumpets has got pet in it, but that happens with words, isn't it? With language. Anyway, Hawaiian appetizers. There's a good one if you're in the cooking niche, right? I wouldn't have thought of that, but I wouldn't have found it unless I put pet in. So this is why this kind of idea works, in that it finds these inspirations for us that we couldn't really possibly find on our own. And the only thing I don't know is if you can sort by. Can we sort by? Yeah, I think you can. Yeah, so again. Yeah, so you can even sort by. Wow. Criteria. Sorry, $100 per click for for Atlanta car crash. Not quite sure how they're going to monetize that, but there we go. So maybe these are insurance hunters or something. Anyway, SSS email, that's obviously worth having. Anyway, and so you can search for whatever you want. I don't know why these aren't known, but there we go. So mobile app development company, right? So that's interesting. Okay, so me anyway, because I'm into mobile app development. But yeah, I can see that people are willing to pay an awful lot of money for that keyword. There's quite a lot of money in owning it. I can see that it's quite competitive because the .com's gone. I can see it's not seasonal particularly, and if I could expand my browser because I wasn't making the video, I could see the other things as well. But there we go. So as I said, I don't want to repeat it again, but nichereaper lets you find all this interesting stuff, and then the content reaper will let you find the most popular trending stuff on social platforms, and we can see nothing much is trending much on Google Plus any of the time. It's a bit sad, but certainly what's hot on Facebook, and that one on Pinterest. There we are. So there's a lot of interest on Pinterest for Harry Potter, so that's interesting. So we could just get some pictures, stick them on Pinterest, and fill our niche that way. Okay, anyway, so that's what the combination does. As I say, this is a very rare, as far as I'm concerned anyway, very rare opportunity for it to be one time. I always kind of wanted to have it in my arsenal, but obviously paying for it every month, just I couldn't really justify doing it, because I feel like I want to start a new niche every week. But with a one-time fee, and because of all the content ideas, and because of the great business ideas that it can come up with, the $99 keywords, these are, I didn't even know they were there, to be honest. It's very hard to find the top paying keywords. There are a couple of sites that do it, but now you've got it in front of you. Just set the CPC, order to the highest, and then you can do it. If you've got a price in mind, obviously you can put it in, but there's a lot of $99 niches here. Let's just see how many there are, just out of interest. Yeah, 69. So there's 69 $99 niches available, and some of them have got fan page URLs available. Well, I better hide that from you quickly. We change pages. You're rewinding the video now, aren't you? Anyway, okay, so there we go. Anyway, so I thought I'd give you a product demo walkthrough. That's what these things do. As I say, very rare opportunity that they're one-time fee. Not really an excuse not to get it, really. See you then. Bye for now.